All right, Schlockmeister fans, what's this? A new movie? Barbarian. Let's check it out. This is Tess. She's come to Detroit, getting an Airbnb because she has like a job interview or something.
I'm sorry, who are you?
It turns out they double booked.
Wait, who are you?
This is Keith.
This is 476 Barbary, right?
I don't know, yeah. I think so.
I'm gonna have some tea.
He suggests that she just stay there, and she's going to reluctantly agree.
Hi. I was just wondering, do you have any rooms available?
About the makeshift brass band?
Turns out they have a
Was
lot
that
in
scene
common.
with the kids on the rooftop playing the Coltrane stuff? That's great.
I can't believe you saw that.
I thought it was awesome. What's her...
That night she's awoken to something. And her door is open. The night is otherwise uneventful. The next day she comes out and she can see the neighborhood for what it is. It's pretty much abandoned and a shithole.
Be careful,
Her
okay?
interview goes great though.
Seriously. I will. I'm tough. Well, it was really nice to meet you.
Yeah, no, I'm excited.
As she returns to the home, some crazy guy follows her.
Come out that house!
No way!
Come out that house!
She calls the cops, they don't come out, the guy went away anyway. She goes to the basement, she finds a rope which leads to a hidden door. As she explores that hidden area further, she finds some creepy stuff. Bed, dirty video camera.
We need to go. We need to go now.
What are you talking about? Why were you in the basement?
We got locked in the basement and then there was this hidden area. There was this room.
Those are hidden rooms?
There was something bad going on here.
Well, Keith goes down there to explore. They find even another hidden area below the hidden area.
Someone bit me.
I'm not going to.
And she's made a very
Meet
serious
AJ,
accusation against
an
her.
actor. He's got problems.
Really? What'd she say?
She's claimed that you were sexually aggressive during the filming of the pilot, and she...
What else?
There's going to be a story tomorrow in the Hollywood Reporter about this.
About what? About me? Are you kidding?
The allegations are very serious.
He decides he needs money to pay for attorneys, so he's going to Detroit where he owns some properties
Fuck.
to sell them. Take a guess at which property he owns.
The fuck?
Dude, I'll
He
be
hangs
real
out
with
with
you.
his
That's
buddy,
all I'm asking.
Mark.
That's the only thing let me be real with you. We fucked. You did fuck, okay? Right. She just took some convincing is all. That's it. Okay, but...
He finds Tess's laptop, doesn't understand where everybody is, or why they left their stuff behind. He decides to explore the basement when he hears something. He's more interested in all the extra space that's down there because he's going to try to sell this property. And this counts towards the total area. But as he digs further down there, he finds a TV.
Oh, God.
Then he falls down a trapdoor and finds... Then we have a flashback to around 1982. Same house. Neighborhood was a lot better back then.
DWP, man, sorry to bother.
No problem.
This man is a con artist,
Just in the neighborhood, and I'm just
rapist,
checking to make sure everything's up to par.
kidnapper. He keeps people in that basement.
She? Who's she?
Do it.
She thinks they are her babies.
Drink it. Get up. Don't you see? She just wants you to be her baby.
While the creature tries to breastfeed AJ, she manages to get out of the hole and escape. She smashes a hole in the basement window and
Safe. You got out. You should count yourself as lucky, you hear? You should have never went in that house to begin with. That's a bad place. Now, she ain't even the worst thing that's in there.
AJ escaped and he finds a man down there in bed. A sick old man. It's the guy we saw in the flashback.
Okay,
Cat's in there. Come on.
Hey, what are you
Tess brings
doing?
the
Get away
cops
from
over,
there. Get
but
down
they
there.
don't buy her story at all.
Can you hear what I'm saying? This is a crime scene. She has killed a man already, and there could be someone down there getting murdered right now.
Turns out this man's been kidnapping, raping, and making all kinds of babies.
No, wait!
And now he's dead. She's trying to escape. The creature comes out, and she rams her.
What?
She's gone.
AJ comes out.
What the fuck is she?
Creature's gone.
I don't know.
What? What are we gonna do?
You have a car?
He used to bring women down there, and then he started making babies with them, and babies with the babies. And you make a copy of a copy of a copy, and you end up with something like that. Shit, I've been living in this place more than 15 years, and she ain't never came in this motherfucker.
They climb on top of a water tower and tosses her off. The creature apparently cushioned her fall.
Oh, fuck.
Of course, she's not dead, sits up, and takes care of AJ. All right, let's talk about this movie, Barbarian. This is a movie I saw in the theater maybe 4 months ago. I think it was November of 2022. And in fact, it's a movie that my wife bought tickets to. She didn't tell me what we were to go see, so I had no clue what I was getting into. And when I walked into the theater, I still didn't know, because I hadn't heard of the movie. I knew nothing about it, so I thought that was kind of cool. I'm going into this completely blind, had no idea what to expect, didn't know what kind of genre this movie was, knew nothing about it, nothing. And I was quite surprised and delighted, I should say. I was quite delighted at what a cool film this was. It's a horror movie. Stars Justin Long is in this movie, Bill Skarsgård, and I can't remember the woman who plays Tess, Georgiana Campbell. Georgiana Campbell plays Tess. She's come to Detroit to have like a job interview or something like that. So she gets this Airbnb in this really crummy neighborhood. It turns out there's somebody already staying there. AJ, Bill Skarsgård, no, not AJ, can't remember his name, Bill Skarsgård, he plays Keith. They overboard, double book this place, so they're both there. They don't know what to do. They end up hitting it off a little bit because they have some things in common. So she decides to stay. Well, the next day, she finds this hidden place, this hidden tunnel under in the basement somewhere, and she explores it, and it looks like it's creepy down there. There's like a bed, a video camera. It looks like something very nefarious went on there. She gets stuck down there, but then Keith comes home and he rescues her. Then he goes down in the basement later, and then she goes after him, and he comes out, kind of surprises him. She's like, "We got to get out of here. Something bit me." And then this crazy woman shows up naked and smashes his head against the wall, kills him. Then the film takes us to Los Angeles, where we see Justin Long's character, AJ. He's an actor. He's about to do a pilot for this TV show, but then he gets some news that a woman who was going to work with him on the show has accused him of raping her, and it's going to break out in the news the next day. So he's been fired from this project. He doesn't know what to do. He decides to go to Detroit because he actually owns the property in question here that where the Airbnb was. So he figures he has to liquidate some things because he's going to run out of money to pay for all these lawyer bills, that sort of thing. So he goes there, finds evidence that someone was staying there, but sees nothing, goes into the basement, and eventually gets stuck down there. He finds Tess, who is still alive, and this creature. The creature, it turns out, we get a flashback then to the 80s. The creature is actually an inbred daughter type thing. Well, the guy who owned the house in the 80s kept kidnapping people, women, and videotaping them, everything else, presumably killing them too, I don't know, but mating with them, having babies with them, and then he would mate with the babies, and basically there's an inbred mess down there. There's only one person left. We actually do find the father. He's still down there too. Apparently, when AJ bought these properties, he had no idea what was in the basement because, like I said, it was a hidden area. So they've been living down there all these years. And this creature is some sort of, I don't know what it is, but it's an inbred thing. It's totally demented. And it wants Tess to be its baby. So at this point, AJ and Tess are stuck down there. Tess eventually gets out. AJ is stuck. Tess tries to get the police, but they're not really interested. They don't buy her story, that sort of thing. The creature comes after her, and she smashes it with the car. And then AJ gets out, and the two of them try to retreat. And they meet this homeless guy who lives there. He's like, "You stay away from that place." He's the one who tells the story of what happened down there. And but then the creature shows up, breaks into that place, kills the homeless guy, then follows AJ and Tess up this little water tower there. AJ then realizes they're trapped up there, and so he says, as the creature comes up, he's like, he grabs Tess, who's injured at this point, and throws her off and says, "There, go get your baby." Well, the creature jumps off after its baby and manages, I guess, to get underneath Tess, and Tess falls on the creature as they hit the ground. So Tess is more or less okay. She's going to survive. AJ goes down there. The creature somehow gets up, and then kills AJ, splits his head open, pushes out his eyes, and then Tess grabs a gun, shoots the creature, and that's how our movie ends. Barbarian. So, not exactly sure where the title comes from here, but you know what? It's a pretty darn good movie. I enjoyed this quite a bit. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's probably one of the best horror movies I've seen in a while. Probably the best one I saw last year, that's for sure. It's a lot of fun. It really is. Now, from what I understand, this is only streaming right now. This is not an actual DVD. I had it burned and had some box art made there. So, again, you can't buy this, but I think it's streaming. I think it's Disney Plus. I'm not sure, but I was able to burn a copy, or so that's why I have a physical copy of it. So there you go. Anyway, that's Barbarian. It's a cool film. You should definitely check it out. Let me know what you think about it, and leave some comments. Let me know what you think about it, because I'm guessing a lot of horror fans have seen this one recently. Check it out. Watch it. Bye.